Third video of data types in Go, we're going to talk about booleans and how they're useful in programming. So what a boolean is a value, or a variable should I say, that can hold a value of true or false. That's all it is. A boolean can have true or false. And at the beginning, if you're new to programming, this may seem kind of useless, but when we go into if statements and loops and more logical operations, we're going to see how they're very, very useful, and they're pretty much used in all aspects of programming. I'm not going to expose you right now to if statements, but that's pretty much where you're going to use it a lot, in for loops like I said. But let's just take a look at what this prints. So we have a variable called in-game which holds a boolean of true. Of course we could have also declared this as var in-game bool, so you use the bool keyword to tell the compiler that we're using a boolean, or you could just use the shorthand declaration, and you can set it to true or false, and no need for quotation marks like in strings. This second variable is more interesting. So we have a variable called some boolean, and it holds 5 less than 3. So what this is a condition or an expression, and it's pretty much a set of characters which evaluate to a boolean variable. So what this is holding is pretty much, is 5 less than 3? Well, no it isn't, so this is going to be equivalent to false. And if we just take a look at this, so let me clear my console and do go run 19. As you can see, in-game prints out in-game which is true, and prints out for some boolean false, because what this is doing is checking, is 5 less than 3? No it isn't, so I'm going to return false. You can also have this like that, and this should return true because 5 is indeed greater than 3. You can have 5 is greater or equal to 3. That's true because it is greater. We can have this less than or equal to 3. That's going to be false. You can have it equal. Is it equal? So sometimes you're going to see different uses of the equal sign. You have this colon equal to declare a variable, and if you want to modify that variable later, you can simply do that and change it to another value. Or what you can do is use a double equal sign to check if this variable or this value is equal to this. So this is pretty much checking if it's equal to each other. Of course 5 is not equal to 3, so that's going to return false. So that's pretty much what booleans are, the two types they can be, which is true or false. And later on in this course we'll see how they're used, so don't worry, just keep this information in your head and you will find it useful, trust me.